Hello. Good evening to all of you. So, today we're going to discuss the things no dun sa ating advanced database. Okay. So, this is for advanced database management system. Okay, yung project natin which is yung ALS or sorry, yung SIS. So, project title which is the SIS or the Student Information System. So today, I will going to discuss the next part nung program natin dito sa ADBMS, no, which is most likely the implementation of SIS using PHP MVC, okay, or Model View Controller. So, recap muna tayo dun sa pinag-aralan natin last time. So, we already created a database no in this particular project no. Meron tayong SISDB which is meron tayong user as table. Then meron na tayong mga different columns dito. I already add two different records no for the user no, yung user table natin. So we have the username, password, first name, last name, and the position. So, based dun sa ginawa natin last time, okay? So, once you put or go to your index, no? So, ito na dapat yung lalabas, no? We have now the nav. Ito yung nav natin. We have the home page. Okay, so pag click mo yung about, we have the about page, then contacts, contact page, and then on the login, you have here admin and student. So, that is actually on the data dictionary. Ayan, no? So, kung titingnan nyo yung data dictionary natin, meron tayong home, about, contacts, and login. No? So, yung login natin, naka drop down menu. So, ibig sabihin, if you click the login, so may lalabas na admin and student. So, dapat hanggang dito na tayo ngayon. No? Okay? So, let's go to our page dun sa coding natin. So, as you can see in our controllers, under pages, so dapat meron na tayong code na ganito. Yan. So, ito na yung about. Okay, yung admin login natin. We have the contacts. Yan. So, nandito na rin yung index sa yung about. Okay. Next, let's go now to our dito naman tayo sa ating views no under pages. So take note na sa pages controller tayo. So ibig sabihin meron tayong pages folder. Okay? So ito na yung mga program natin for the about, no, for the contacts and for the index. Okay? So meron na rin tayo ditong admin login, no? So itong admin login natin is already created last time. So it means, pag click natin yung login, we have here, ayun na, kung nakikita nyo rito sa baba, pag tinapat natin dito, we have now the pages admin login. So eto na siya. Okay? So pages admin login. So ito yung code. Ito yun. So on the code, meron na rin tayong span. So basically, dapat pag nag-login ka, okay, meron na tayong ano rito. Meron na tayong restriction. No? So, username is required, password is required. Okay? So, dyan tayo na-stop last time. Okay? So, let's go now to our local host. And, I think meron na rin yata tayong may data na tayo rito. We have the admin. Okay? Which is admin ang username. So, ibig sabihin, pag nag-login ka rito ng admin, dito tayo na-stop last time. No? Once you type admin, hindi siya lumalabas. Now, the error would be, yung problem natin dito will be on our controller. Sorry, not in the controller, but on the model. Okay? So, sa models natin, under admins, take note, no, yung model natin, I try to change this to the word admins. So, yung model natin dapat laging plural. So, admins ang nilagay ko rito, no, instead of admin, no, kasi may admin na tayo sa controller. So we call it as admins. So that's why I use class admins. And then we have here the variable DB, yung ating constructor, and then the program. So, yung program natin, recap, we have the query, no? Ito yung query natin. Okay, ito yung mga bind values natin. Yan. Okay, mga parameter to. And then, yung parameter natin na yan, itong colon username and colon password, will be get to our data. Kasi ito, under login, meron siyang data na nakasulat dito. So, ibig sabihin, yung data na kukunin natin is the username and the password. So, pag tinawag tong login, okay, saan tatawagin to? I think tatawagin to sa admin login. Yan o. And, not here, but on the pages. No, pages controller under admin login. Ayan o. So, dun sa taas, okay, may babaguhin kayo dyan, no? So, dapat admins na tayo rito, no? Kasi binago na natin kanina doon. Then, once we call this to the constructor, it means our model will be connected to our controller. So, this particular model is the admin model. Okay, after this, okay, ito na yung code. Okay, request method post, username required, then checker, kung may error. Okay, pag walang error, empty yung error, yan tatawagin niya na ngayon si admin model and then log in, then pass the data. So, yung data na to, nanggagaling yan dito. Yan. Okay, username, password, and the error. Okay? Ngayon, after it pass, may value ang result. Ito yung problema natin kasi balik tayo dun sa ating model. Kasi dito, in-execute lang natin, may kulang na code. Okay? So, dito tayo na-stop last time. So, we need to put here a code. So, we have the $row. So, of course, we're going to get the row nung query na nakuha natin. Na? So, $row is equal to this. Let's point to our DB. Okay, dito sa variable natin. And we call now what we call single. Okay? So, itong si single, okay, ito, functions yan, nandito yan kay libraries under database. Ayan, meron tayong makikita rito na public function single. So, ibig sabihin, ito na, nakasulat na rito, get a single record as an object. So, kinukuha natin or niraran natin tong single kapag yung data is only one, no, or single record lang. Pag multiple record ang gagawin natin or kukunin natin, ang tinatawag natin is si result set. So, take note pag single record, single, pag multiple record, ang tinatawag natin is si result set. Okay, that is under the libraries. So, let's close this and then let's go now here. Ito yung kulang natin last time. Okay? Then, so ibig sabihin, yung value ni single will be now passed to the row. Okay? So, after this, mag-if condition na lang tayo. So, if, open, close. Okay? So, if this DB, okay, yung DB natin, then tawagin natin si row count. Okay? Si row count, variable yan, no, or function yan, that will return the row count. No, kung ilan yung nakita niyang data. So, kapag yung row count natin is greater than 0, it means may nakita siyang record. Okay, greater than 0, it means 1. 1 pataas. Okay? Okay, pag nakita niya yung data, it will going to return, okay, return the row. Yan. Let's return the row, and then pag wala siya nakita, okay, gawa ka ng else, and then return false. Yan. So, pag may nakitang data, based on the query, okay, ang gagawin niya is i-return niya yung row. Okay, pag wala siya nakita, i-return niya yung false. Okay, so that is the composition of our login. Okay, so meron na tayong login kay model. So, let's now close this. Let's go now to our admin login under, hindi po na rito. Doon muna tayo sa pages. Okay, under admin login. So, if request method, ibig sabihin kapag press yung button, and then kapag walang error, pag walang error, it means yung result will be the value of the login data. So yung data na to, kukunin natin from this, from this array. Okay, now, if the result has a value, okay, magkakaroon tayo ng session. We're going to create the session of the current user. Kukunin natin yung user ID niya, first name, name, position. So ito yon. On the database, kukunin natin yung user ID, username, password, and the position. Okay? So, F-name, L-name, position. Okay. And then, after that, that will be redirected to the admin index. So, meron na ba tayong admin index? Check nga natin. Okay. So, let's go to admin index. Ito na. So, blanco pa lang siya. Okay. Lagyan lang muna natin. This is the admin index. Okay. So, lagyan lang natin ng ganyan para at least may lalabas. Then, on the admin controller, okay, ayan, gumawa tayo ng index, okay, so itong data kahit wala naman laman yan, so set the data, title, and then load the index of the admin, so this view admin index and the data, okay, so kailangan yan inside the admin para gumana, okay. So, let's now try our code. So, let's go back to our page. Okay. So, ayun. Pumasok na. So, again, let's try. Yan. So, ito yung index natin. Main index, pages. So, pag clinic ko yung admin, nag-type ako ng mali. Okay. So, walang lalabas. Tama lang yan. And then, pag wala kang tinype, may lalabas sa ganyan. So, pag nag-type ka ng tama, yan, admin, okay, pag clinic mo yung login, ayan, this is the admin index. So, that's good. Gumagana na yung ating admin. Okay? So, ito. So, gumagana na ngayon yung ating admin login. So, okay na to. Okay, kasi lumalabas na. Nagre-return na yung index. Now, on the index, let's say ito yon. Nasaan na yung index natin? That is in here. Okay, check nga natin kung nakikita na natin yung pangalan natin. So, di ba may session tayo kanina? Remember, on the pages, okay, nag-use tayo ng session. Okay, so I'll going to copy this session first name. Okay, punta tayo kay admin index. Okay, echo ko lang sa session first name. Okay, so dapat makikita natin dito, ayun yung Ronald. So it means yung session na ngayon is gumagana na. So nakukuha na natin. Actually, hindi lang first name yan, kahit na yung position nakikita na, yung last name. So it means gumagana na yung ating login. Okay? So, that is the program para dun sa ano natin. Para dun sa saan na yun? Admin login. So, okay na tayo sa admin login. So, after this record, okay, so we're going to finish this. So, next record natin, okay, next topic natin is paano naman gagawin yung admin dashboard. At saka yung admin lang. Okay? So, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.